Looks like we're live on my channel. Good evening, you motherfuckers out in the audience. How's everyone doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Well, I guess you're in the audience and on the show today. Jesus, man, dual wielding over there today.
Live in this motherfucker, live.
There we are. I want to do it, but I'm not going to. Shane over at Vaping Swag, how you doing, buddy? I wanted to say Sean, but I'm not gonna do it because his dirty brother finally gave back his stuff. Jeff Hawks out there. I see Cobra Fire as well. I'm not gonna keep that as a running joke. That was just one bad day for me. So we're gonna leave it as is. Apparently Sean is good. All right. See Chris Wilson's out there. Andrew Yeaton, how you guys doing tonight? Chad Adams. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Maffy MC, how's it going? Couple little topics I do want to hit on right away. I finally did get my ring proposal in the mail the other day. In case anybody was wondering, it came in this wonderful, lovely little jewelry box here. I honestly thought I was going to have to get married. Fortunately for me, I do not have to do so because it was just some excellent little Yeti Wires here. As you see, I'll just drop them all out of the box onto the desk. It's cool. They're amazing. Yunkel, you do some phenomenal work with those. Those are just beautiful.
Thank you.
Can't wait to buy more mods so I can have Yeti Wires in every one of my mods. Be glorious. Westland Vapors is out there. Herbal 954. How we doing? Mark B. ODB is in the house. Dr. TMI. How's everybody doing? West End Vapors.
Can you guys see my video?
I can't see anything from you. You know, for a guy who slings computer shit all the day, your shit is always fucked up. Why is that?
It's Google.
Yeah, you blame it on Google. Don't blame it on your own equipment. I would love to believe that, but I just have a hard time doing so when I know what you do for a living. Oh, look, he dropped out. Weird. Right in the middle of me cussing him out. Huh.
He said, screw you guys. I'm taking my ball and going home.
I don't want to get picked on, but TJ,
I don't have to do your shit, TJ.
Exactly. I don't have to take your shit. I'm just going to take my ball and go home. Now that we're here right in the beginning of the show here, as usual, do want to invite anybody who's in the audience. If you'd like to come on, please let me know. I will shoot you a link here. Oh, hi.
There she went.
There she went. She's in and out. Quick. Oh, look at that. Everybody got a quick hello.
We got a wave that time. Damn, she's getting fast.
She is getting quick. I'll tell you what.
Well, she's been fast. What am I talking about?
It's that all that time at home with the boy, he's making her be quick. Getting speedy over there.
Speeding up those reflexes like nobody's business.
Yep.
Yeah, 1-year-old will definitely do that to you, that's for sure.
She's training for the Olympics.
Yeah, the how to keep your baby from climbing over the gate Olympics. ODB, you know what, just for that, you earned yourself a wrench, sir. You're going to start slapping people, you get a wrench.
Who's wrenching? Someone's wrenching?
ODB just earned himself a wrench.
Oh, good lord.
He's threatening to slap the shit out of people, so he automatically gets a wrench in my book.
Oh, yeah. He earned that one, didn't he?
That he did. What did you do? Oh. Apparently, Leafless got some shitty stuff.
What happened?
I don't know. He just put be right. He sent me a message, said he'd be back in a minute. Apparently, he can't keep his own shit running, even though he can keep everybody else's running. That's some bullshit. I'm just saying.
He's got to
Juice
keep the rest of the free world going before himself, right?
Well, I already have that out.
Hey, Uncle. Juice Man out there's got a question for you. He's saying on your site, do they have to verify age for online sales?
Yes.
Yes, there is a verify thing at the beginning.
Ghostface, what's up?
Oh, there we go. Shit. Here I am stumbling in the dark looking for a flavor and sitting right there in front of me.
Sons of bitches.
You'll have that from time to time.
Hi, Jax.
Oh,
What up,
I
Jack?
do see Jax out in the comments. What's up, Jax? Ghostface, how's that no more smoking treating you? I know you're pretty new into it. I always want to check in on, make sure you're doing all right there. So, Uncle, what are your thoughts on the new Rig Pig clone that's on 3F Vape? I know you peruse that site all the time, so don't tell me you ain't seen it.
Yeah, I got an email about 2 o'clock in the morning, or a text message about 2 o'clock in the morning from Brother Giz, and he was like, "Have you ordered it yet?" I haven't ordered mine yet. I'm debating. I do want it. I've just heard some things that kind of make me want to look into it a little bit more. That thing with the whole 510, it's got me a little perplexed. I want to look into that a little bit more before I just go ahead and break down and get it. You know.
Most definitely, that makes sense. I mean, it's a gorgeous mod.
Oh, yeah,
It's beautiful. I like that. When I first saw the first review on it, I immediately went and looked at it just because it was so gorgeous. Then I saw the price tag and I was like, well, I'm a vapor on a budget, so I'm not gonna drop that kind of money on that. I'll wait till they put a clone out. Now that the clone out, I'm highly considering it. And the thing with the clone is it going to be exactly the same, or is that 510 going to be a little different? So it's kind of a...
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I would love to have the authentic, but right now there's no way in hell I could afford that. You know?
Good God, no.
I mean, shit, that's almost a car payment.
That it is. James Rivera is up in the house. What's happening, James?
What up, James? He got his little one to sleep, so now he can hang out with the big boys.
That's why mine goes down early.
Oh.
That way I can hang out. Then the only thing I have to do is jump when he says so. Something I did want to touch on quite a bit here today, because the reason why I named the show The Calm Before the Storm is everything that the FDA has put out for deeming regulations starts to go in effect this coming Monday. So this is indeed our calm before the storm, before shit starts hitting the fan. For those of you who are in the area and can make it, get out, go see A Billion Lives in Milwaukee this weekend. Unfortunately, I cannot be there, and I only live 2 hours away, which really, really sucks. However, my family always comes first, no matter what. I haven't seen my brother in over a year, so it's time for me to hang out with my brother. So all of you who can get the chance to do it, please go out and support them. If you're not paying attention to the Billion Lives updates, Senator Ron Johnson here out of Wisconsin is actually going to be one of their guests of honor there. The guy who is actively going after the FDA, asking for answers.
Wow. That's awesome.
So it's most definitely something to check out.
Yeah, luckily, Billion Lives is coming that very next weekend, the weekend of the 12th, to Oklahoma City.
Yes.
So, and Stefan and the whole gang is apparently supposed to be there, so I just might get to view it as well.
Spectacular.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you
pretty
can do it.
stoked about that.
Someone said Trevor Jones has a new video? Where?
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, he put a new one out yesterday. I believe it was yesterday.
Oh, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yep.
Granted, he does have that tendency where he'll put some couple of things down and then kind of disappear for a bit. However, I do know last time we spoke with him, I think he had that new job and everything, so had some shit going on with life there.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some news he's going to drop on us too pretty soon, also apparently. So, yippee!
Oh. I'll have to check that out here after the
If
show.
it's before the 8th, the Trevor Jones Addy is a real thing. In my dreams, the Trevor Jones Addy.
That'd be awesome.
I have a vision of like a top airflow goon that you can just like
Yeah.
just
Douche the hell out of
yeah. Just juice the hell out of it. That build deck's spectacular.
So, Leafa, did you get your shit fixed, or are you still fucked up over there?
I got my shit fixed.
Temporarily? Oh, I like the shirt
Sure.
there, Leafa. That's classy.
Yeah,
A little bit of Blues Brothers there. I'm digging it.
it's got the whole saying on it.
Oh, even better. Fucking outstanding.
Change that to. I need to change this one to vanilla marshmallow vanilla 1-on-1. There we go. So.
So, Evan,
Oh, Chris Wilson snuck in.
What up,
What's
Chris
going
Wilson?
on there, brother in arms? How you doing today?
That's right. He got that. Did he pick up his 214?
I don't know. Did you get your DD214 over there?
Did you get your DD214? I know you were talking about it, man. So, I'm going to show this. Hopefully it shows up. Hopefully it doesn't pop up black. Nope, it's showing up.
Yeah, let me present you.
So, if you guys ask me to make you a recipe, and you don't put any constraints on me, and you say, hey, Fresh, you know what would be really good? Peaches and cream would be pretty awesome. This is what you're going to wind up with.
yeah, I got black currant there.
There you go. I'm just saying, don't unleash the lion unless you know what you're asking for.
So whoever wanted this recipe, there it is. Start buying your flavors now, because it's going to take you a minute to get all those.
That's right. 11 ingredients for peaches and cream.
That'll probably be the best damn peaches and cream you've ever had, though.
Yeah, well, I haven't mixed it yet. I'm going to mix it now, but still.
Oh. A little
Live
DIY.
on TJ's show, the exclusiveness. Peaches and fresh.
So he
Do you
hasn't
know
got
what-
his DD214 yet. Working on it. All right.
Do you know what really brings out Addie's yogurt?
What's that?
These Yeti staggered fused claptons.
You know, I've found that the fresh tigers do a hell of a job. The Yeti Wire fresh tiger coils.
Thank you, guys.
So
are you saying, Fresh, that I need to put those on the site?
I'm saying if you feel like doing it, Yunkel, I think you'd sell a couple.
Right on.
And I also think they'd be easier to build than a lot of your coils.
Yeah. I think I'll take that under advisement.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I also got proposed to, TJ.
Oh, you did. Yours came in a little black box. Oh.
Yes. Yunkel is a little bit of a whore.
Wait a minute. Why did everybody else get black boxes and I got a white box? What the fuck?
Because
Is there something going on here that I don't know about? Yunkel, do you want to explain yourself?
No, that was just the luck of the draw, brother.
You mean like the luck of the draw that my postage didn't get here on time? Those dirty bastards.
You can send it back, and I'll send you a black box if you'd like.
I'll send you an empty white box if you want to send me back a full black box. I'm totally down with
okay.
that.
Okay. You want to keep that going back and forth?
You know, it's kind of like that, what do they call them up here, Play It Again Sports? I did see, Cobra Fire does have a phenomenal fucking question. Where the fuck is Gizzard Stew?
I know he will not be on my show Friday because he's going to be on his way down to Milwaukee.
That I knew. I didn't know if he was going to be able to make it tonight or not. I didn't know if he was leaving this early. Maybe he was going down there to enjoy the State Fair festivities.
The State Fair is going on?
Just sent me a thing asking me if I was coming to the show, and then he didn't show up.
You should send him a thing back being like, where the fuck is Gizzard Stew?
No.
Maybe we should all put our Where the Fuck is Gizzard Stew shirts on and then summon him.
Where the fuck is Gizzard Stew? Let me look into my magical little Yeti coils and see if we can find out where he's at.
So, we need...
So did anybody else get a weird email saying that something great happened in the U.S. and that was just clickbait to find out about the New Zealand nicotine thing going on?
No, I didn't get that.
I think it's because I was one of those guys that went out to the petition at the change.org.
Yeah, I did too.
They just sent it to me yesterday, and I open it up and I read in the top lines. My wife's going, awesome, awesome, all you guys' work is working. And then I'm like, nope, it's nicotine, and New Zealand is now available.
I mean, it's a huge win for New Zealand. However, it's definitely clickbait for U.S. users.
Yeah, no doubt.
However, my hat's off to New Zealand for doing the right thing. and my opinion, that Billion Lives premiere there probably had a whole hell of a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
That's the thing with it being as small of a country as it is. Things like that can have a much larger impact than they do here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and granted, to be honest, I still think it's going to have a large impact here.
We can hope.
We can cross our
that.
fingers.
Yeah, I just think that. I mean, they've been living under some really fucking stupid ass laws down there. Both New Zealand and Australia, both for that matter. Some really stupid, ignorant laws. You know, I just think it's a big step for New Zealand. You know, that's great for them. I just hope it keeps up. You know, we keep getting more and more good news.
Oh yeah. Apparently, somebody's got a hard-on for you out there, Fresh.
Who does?
ODB. Says every time you put on those black gloves, he gets a hard-on.
I'm not surprised, but as long as he's shooting his ghost loads, I'm all right with all of it. I can't afford to get pregnant right now.
Says no active rounds. You hear that, ODB? No active rounds.
Dude's got like 18 kids right now as it is anyway.
And that'll definitely put a damper on your day if that happens. So, what is new in your guys' neck of the woods? Yeti, we know what's new in your neck of the woods, those wonderful Yeti coils. Leafa, what about you over there, sir?
Well, I've been rocking the Yeti coils in the Goon. Made some of my own stainless fuse Claptons from Vaping Swag. Got those in the Tsunami with a glass cap. Those are tasty as well. Of course, in there, Banana Bondage. Some weird juices out there. Since I DIY a bunch of it, I'm able to buy a couple quote-unquote premium ones out there. And this one is what I thought Ren was vaping on.
Oh, the Gobstopper?
It's got to be close, but it tastes like it's probably probably 10% cotton candy,
Yeah.
and just a little bit of other flavors hinted in.
Ugh, can't stand cotton candy.
And I don't know if you can see this, but I made some own. It's like a Nana's cream clone, and of course I didn't get the banana cream clear, so I'm nicknaming this Monkey Piss.
Looks like alien urine. It's like neon yellow. Or what is it, chartreuse?
It's pure propylene glycol. I got it out of the antifreeze container.
So you're gonna die from it? Is that what we're trying to pass along on my show now? People are gonna die from vaping. Don't do that.
It's always non-toxic to animals. So.
I tried to have a conversation with some folks at work today about vaping, and they were just so frustrating.
Yeah. That's. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just that's what me and Giz have talked about that a lot in the past, and it seems like when you talk to people that's already got their minds made up, regardless of how ignorant they are, and I mean ignorant just because they're uneducated on the topic. You know, I'm not saying that they're stupid, but you know, if you don't know the facts, they just know what they've been told, and they believe what they've been told by the media or whatever. You know, falsified, you know, studies that have been out and all that, and they just believe that is the gospel truth. And it doesn't matter how many vapors who are actual people that vape the stuff, even make the liquids themselves, they don't care what they have to say. You know, they're like, well, no, that's not what the study says, or that's not what Dr. Such and Such says, and you know, they don't know the facts behind it, that these people are being pushed along for ulterior motives. You know, and a lot of times you can't win an argument with those people.
No, it basically got to the point where they were sitting there chitter-chatting away, and they were like, nicotine is still nicotine. I was like, you know, I can see where this conversation would go, and if you guys want, I'll email you the study from the Royal College of Physicians from Great Britain, showing that vaping is, at this point, has been scientifically proven to be 95% safer. You know, take it for what it's worth. You know, as a guy who quit smoking using vaping, and you guys have seen how much weight I've lost, how much more active I am, how much more happier I am. You know, take it for what it's worth.
Yep.
Anyways, I'll be right back. Baby calls.
Baby calls. So, I'm up to my vanilla custard step. So I'm going to add some vanilla custard to this.
Nice. Now I was on a family vacation this weekend, and one of the sister-in-laws asked me what was actually in my juice, and she was holding a Mountain Dew bottle. I'm like, well, give me that, and I showed her on the ingredients. Well, there's propylene glycol, that's in it, and these natural and artificial flavors, that's in it. So you got half of my e-juice in your bottle right there.
Yep. All you're missing is the vegetable glycerin.
Yep.
Which, since we're having frozen peas, by the way, you got your vegetable glycerin in.
Yep.
That, and then I showed her that the brominated, brominated vegetable oil that's in it is way worse than any of the other ingredients in my juice liquid.
Yep.
Exactly.
Not to mention all the sugars and all the other shit that you don't even know about.
Yep.
Go figure. Get up, and what's the kid do? Just mad because he couldn't get comfortable. Gets comfortable, pass it back off.
Well, hell, I get mad when I can't get comfortable too.
Yeah, I can't blame him.
I start pitching fits.
Exactly. Speaking of pitching a fit, I almost pitched a fit 2 days ago. I was perusing Yahoo while I was at work, and I ran across an article on what they were saying with e-cigarettes and vaping. There was so much wrong information in that article that was posted on their business page. It was fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Like, to the point of the people who they were talking to and getting their expert information from were people that are in the pockets of big tobacco. Because I went and looked them up afterwards. I'm like, who are these people and why are they giving this information? When I looked them up, they're all people who are in the pockets of big tobacco and big pharma. They even went as far as to pull the dumb fucking popcorn lung thing in there. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, when it's completely known that the amount of that is, what, 1/500th of what there is in a cigarette? And I'm like, it was very infuriating. Just purely on the fact of the misinformation that's being fed out to the general public. Because I know if I ran across it as a non-smoker, non-vapor, and I read it, I'm gonna go, oh, this shit's terrible. I need to keep this shit away from people.
Yeah, that's kind of my point. You know, when these people that don't know anything or don't understand, they read that and then they're like, oh, holy shit, this stuff is bad. Why on earth would you ever, think of that? And then they automatically believe that. And they I know that's just kind of the natural instinct of a human, I guess, to just take what you hear and believe it's the God's honest truth, but do a little bit of research for yourself. I mean, whatever it is, whatever the situation is, that's how I take anything that comes across me. I don't just take the first person's word or point of view and like, oh, okay, well, yeah, that sounds good. I'll bite. I do my own research on the situation, and the same with vaping. I did the same exact thing with vaping. And now I'm down to zero nic. I don't use nic. Except every now and then, like, when I buy like a door or something, I'll get 3 just for every now and then. I like to have a nic kick every now and then. But now it's a treat. Used to it was an addiction. I had to have it. Now I don't even need it now.
And that's exactly right. And actually, I see Juice Man in the comments makes a very strong point there. All right, look, 90 years old, and there's people that are still doing it. They're gonna realize the truth then, and the problem with that is that's taking entirely too long. However, it's no different than back in the day when doctors were saying, well, if you're gonna smoke a cigarette, choose Camel.
Yeah.
They're so misinformed, even through the medical community, that it's going to take that long time to catch up, which is a sad truth. If they look at history, the Royal College of Physicians was right first on smoking, about how it's going to lead to cancer and other things of that nature. Now the Royal College of Physicians puts out vaping is 95% safer than smoking a cigarette. Why are all of these governments across the world, except for where the Royal College of Physicians is, they're in the EU, not taking that to heart, knowing that those guys were right the first time? Why would they be wrong this time? They have a showing for being right on the money every time. They're not putting out bad science.
No.
Yeah, the thing with the popcorn lung kind of pisses me off too, because there was it was a popcorn factory. I think it was in like Missouri or somewhere where all this started. And out of the entire plant, only like 4 people ever have come up with this popcorn lung. And now it's like the biggest word in the vaping industry. It's like one of the rarest lung diseases known to man.
Yeah,
and
it's grown up 4 times.
You hear it. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to me,
And speaking of things that have been infuriating me this week, I'm going to leave out names because it's something I can't put out there because I don't want to lose my job. I did have to speak to somebody this week who had an incident with a device. He's saying the device blew up in his pocket. And me being what my job is, I had to ask him, I'm like, okay, were the batteries out of your device? Yes. Did you have loose change in your pocket or any sort of metal or anything? Yes. So it wasn't the device itself then, correct? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? If your batteries are not encased and there's metal in your pocket, it's your own damn fault.
But I want my money, TJ.
The worst part is he has an attorney and he is suing the maker of the mod.
He's not going to win. That won't even make it to court.
No, it won't. They'll end up settling out of court. That's how that shit always happens. But it was just infuriating just to have to talk to the guy, because outside of my job, I wanted to yell at him and tell him all of the things he was doing wrong. However, due to what I do, I can't do that. I have to be customer friendly. It was very infuriating to know that it was something so simple that could have avoided that entire situation.
Yep.
And that's another one of those things that the media will latch onto and try to make everyone look bad because of one idiot. Are you already done mixing there, Fresh?
Yep.
You don't mess around.
Quick on the draw over there.
You want a flavor? I'll get you a flavor. Now, can you actually mix it? I'm gonna vape it.
You know what you need to get your hands on, Fresh? Instead of having to shake it, one of those little things they got in the labs where you just push it down and it fucking automatically shakes it for you.
That'd be nice to get one of the like that shakes the blood tubes.
Yeah, you know which ones I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that would be nice. But I mean, I've got an ultrasonic cleaner. I could just chuck it in there. But
That'd probably do it too.
yeah, take 45 seconds of me going, and then I can also make eye contact with the audience. Hi, everybody. Are you doing okay tonight? Like that, you know.
I think I heard ODB from all the way over here.
He was fapping away. He was making eye contact with me.
Ghost loads.
All right, let's have some peaches and cream.
So has anybody heard from the mystical Mr. Giz?
Still yet not heard back.
Maybe he's fishing.
Well,
Ooh.
no telling with that guy.
Well, let's see. We've got just shy of 30 people, it says, watching right now. I'm sure that's including ourselves. However, if, like I said right in the beginning, if anybody wants to come on, please let me know, and I'll gladly bring you on the show here. That's something I've been trying to do. However, it seems like most people are afraid of the camera. We're not going to bite. Ask anybody who we've brought on so far.
Well, we will if you'd like. I mean,
if you ask, but you know.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I do bite. I do bite everybody.
Sorry, he doesn't bite that hard. It's more of kind of like a gentle gnaw.
Yeah, I'm gently gnawing on your arm as you're telling your vaping story.
Yeah. Somebody's got to have some fun with it.
Like a cat with a grudge.
I think all cats have grudges no matter what.
That is fucking outstanding.
I don't know that they have grudges. I think they just hate humans for the most part.
Oh, man.
Is it a winter, Fresh?
Hell yeah, it is.
I'm mad you even had to ask, Uncle. That's always...
Well, I know.
All right, so what should we call it? What should we call it? Peaches and cream, everybody. Peaches and ghost loads?
Why don't you just call it ODB Ghost Loads?
I think he's already got something named after him.
Does he?
Yeah. What do we think out there, audience? I know the doctor of TMI out there. He's quick on the draw with names.
Yeah.
That dude is... I was just going to call it Peaches and Fresh, but that's not going to work. Fresh peaches and cream? You could have just said that, Yunkel.
Yeah, it didn't have to go in the comments. This fucking guy.
Peach Fuzz Loads? Peach Fuzz Loads isn't bad.
Not bad there, Cobra Fire.
Not you, Doctor?
No.
Peach Game Sheets. Oh.
Ooh, that's good, Andrew.
Oh, Andrew.
That's a good one.
Yeah, peach stained sheets is too good.
The peaches.
Peaches.
Herbal, you might be onto something there.
I think that's the name for this one.
Yeah.
Creaming on the peaches. I like James.
Creaming on the I like peach stained sheets myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty phenomenal.
I'm sitting here
Tough
for
one
a
to beat.
second waiting for something to top that, but I just don't see it happening.
It's going to be hard to beat.
3 peaches fresh cream. It's only got 2 peaches in it and an apricot.
Now, if you were going to do a label for peach stained sheets, you just need a picture from the water boy of his sheets hanging on the line.
Exactly. Instead of and then a peach looking embarrassed on the side. Yeah, peach stained sheets it is.
Yeah.
Peach stained sheets.
So
Oh.
now I only have to order like 10 flavors to see what you're talking about.
It's a nice sweet peach, but the cream just kind of caresses it. Just kind of caresses it.
It strokes it.
That's right.
That's what she said.
Did you see that one?
Peaches and crema, I believe that's what Martha Stewart calls hers.
He doesn't want to end up in jail, so we're not going to call it anything that has to do with Martha Stewart's names.
Peach stained sheets, so good. So good. Saving the name. Saving the recipe. Was that Mrs. Yunkel that went flying through the background there, Yunkel?
No, that was her cousin.
Oh, okay. He's just got them all working for him now.
What's up there, cousin Yunkel? Get back to packing boxes. What are you doing?
Do you want to eat?
Back to
You better be wrapping coils over there. Nobody said you could.
2 on the bikes and 3 on the coils.
Nice.
So many decisions.
So Fresh, did you see that One Hit Wonder has just a plain whipped cream flavor?
Do they?
Yeah, it's just called whipped. I'm wondering if it's just whipped cream.
I mean,
And,
that'd be a nice vape if you could get it to work right.
they're
just
marketing.
Like a
marketing
vanilla whipped
is-
cream?
Yeah, just like it looks like a can of whipped cream. The bottle art looks like that, and they're marketing it to say that it's good to mix with other fruit flavors if you wanted to mix a portion of it in with it.
So what they did is they went and got some they got a really good deal on some TFA whipped cream.
Actually, Shane's saying the same thing that I've heard. I've heard it's pretty horrible.
Oh, okay. So they got they got their hands on some Capella's whipped cream. No, Capella's whipped cream isn't bad. Who has a terrible whipped cream? Flavor West doesn't have a good one. None of Flavor West creams really turn out. They should just stick with the fruits. They're really good at fruits.
Yeah.
Giancarlo in the house.
What's up, G?
What's up, G? How you doing tonight?
Damn it.
I should have typed what that was. Yeah, we're all vaping. We're all vaping. I was vaping a little bottle song. I've got like 4 bottles of this around my place now. It's getting out of hand, quite frankly. This bottle song obsession that I've had.
Yeah, that one did turn into an obsession because that one's I'm down to like just the minuscule bits and pieces down in the bottom of the bottle. It's a sad day.
Fresh, have you got a hold of any of the Royal?
I have not yet.
Okay.
I really need to.
They're,
Just go ahead and make the purchase.
I think it's a across the pond taste for custard. It's just a little bit off for me. It's got a weird end to it.
Is it a little eggy?
Yeah, it's the custard just lingers a little bit too long on the aftertaste.
Interesting.
It's more
Everybody
of a,
seems to like it, but I'm letting it steep and giving it another chance every once in a while. I'm spoiled because I like hazy custard, and I'm expecting a custard to taste like a Doors.
Yeah, that does ruin you for a lot of things.
I was going to say that kind of sets the bar a little high for everybody else, does it not?
Oh, I know.
Cobra Fire, I am going to go see Suicide Squad tomorrow night because that's opening night. Like I always do. Yeah, I'm gonna see it tomorrow night. I've already got my ticket.
Do not ruin it for me, please.
Margot Robbie is hot. Totally spoiled it.
Touche.
Yeah. Comic book movies, I always go opening night. If it's something that I really want to see, I will go opening night. Because I don't want to risk spoilers, and I can go see it at 6 p.m.
Sure.
Jax can do the same thing. She can go see it at 6 p.m.
I always watch it the Saturday after at the 9 a.m. showing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The recliner seats are $5.
Can't beat that.
No.
Yeah, that's it. I used to do that when I didn't have a DIY show.
Well, Fresh here, I can go watch it and still get home to catch your show.
That's true.
I'm in Central Time, so I got a couple hours there.
Yeah, I mean, people look at Rotten Tomatoes and they think that it's like there's people petitioning Rotten Tomatoes to scrub the reviews. Rotten Tomatoes has nothing to do with the reviews. They're just a website, and it's an average. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes has nothing to do with it. And then critics have been panning comic book movies and saying that comic book movies are going to die for, 5 years now?
Yeah.
Movies aren't dying. I don't think they realized that nerds took over the world. About a decade ago, we took everything over. All of us comic book reading motherfuckers, Pokemon playing bastards that you used to pick on in high school, we rule the world now.
Yep. All those computer geeks. Those are the people you're calling now for IT support. The
That's
same
right.
ones that you were running up flagpoles. Yep. Those are the people you're calling now.
Yep, that dude
Even
invented.
the ones who can't keep their own shit running.
That dude invented Google. That dude you tried to run up a flagpole, he invented Google. He just
Yeah.
bought your wife while you were sitting here watching this show. He bought her.
Oh, look at that. We've got a Giz in the audience.
There's the stranger right there.
Man,
He's lone wolfing it tonight.
talk about a dollar short and a day late.
I concur. I really do want to see that Cobra Fire. If they can lure Margot Robbie back again and do a solo Harley Quinn movie, I would be all over that. I would be all over that movie. I love Harley Quinn. Especially the newer comic book version where she's gotten away from Joker.
Actually, that's something I'm excited about, that movie, is to see how Jared Leto does with that. Just from the previews I've seen, like, he's going to make one hell of a creepy motherfucker. It's going to be great.
I heard he's not in it much, which I figured. They want to save that for the Batman solo movie.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You missed it, Gizzard Stew. I made a peaches and cream with 11 ingredients in it. Because someone asked me and didn't put a constraint on me because I typed out a long paragraph about what I was thinking over on the Freshby book when he asked for the peaches and cream. I never got a response, so I made a recipe.
Ghostface, the link to Yonkle's coils, the Yeti coils, are down in the description of the video here.
They're great. Didn't have to do too much strumming on them. They glowed from the middle almost immediately.
You had to strum your spot?
Just a couple.
I just popped it in and she was good to go, burning from the middle. I was like, oh, this is going to be phenomenal. I ain't going to have to do shit here.
It turned out really well, Gizzard Stew. I can tell you that right now. This is my favorite peaches and cream vape I've ever had. Peach stained sheets. That's crazy. Andrew Eaton, you have won the internet for the evening. You can take the rest of it off, Andrew.
Top comment of the night.
So what's the state fair like in Wisconsin there? Is it all cheese on a stick?
No, it's fried cheese on a stick mostly.
All right.
I'm imagining it's similar to Montana, where people that should not be wearing tight clothes go wander around outside in the hot weather for hours in revealing clothing that they shouldn't wear at all.
Fresh, let me let you in on a little secret when it comes to fairs. Thing is, my father worked in the carnival business for so long. That happens at any carnival.
Yeah.
Any sort of state fair, any carnival. That's when you see most of the trashiest motherfuckers come out. That's just how it works.
And there's there's like the beer tent, and there's like some sunburned dude over there completely out of hand. He's so drunk. That dude. I think I was that guy a couple times.
Guy that falls over, loses a couple teeth because his face hits the pavement, gets back up, slams another beer. Yeah. There's that guy.
And the chick that's got the boobs in the back wearing the tightest fucking bustier you've ever seen.
Yep.
And you can never tell if she's coming or going.
Why's that girl walking backwards, you uncle? I'm really confused.
You know, chicks that just should not wear those kind of outfits. Granted, they are made for certain body types, right? But when you go to a place like that, there's always the ones that aren't supposed to wear those that usually do wear those.
Mm-hmm.
And it just really turns out. That's why people get so drunk, because they just got to get drunk just so they can get through the shit.
Yes, James Rivera, you nailed that right on the head.
Yep.
It's like yeah.
Yep.
That's exactly right, except for that shit happens during the day.
Yep. Yeah, that's 4:30 p.m. People are just getting off of work. They're hitting that Walmart. Nobody cares. Gizzard, True Peaches and Cream has brown sugar and a little bit of toasted almonds sprinkled on top. Bet you didn't know that, Gizzard Stew. The black currant is to get the peach a little bit syrupy.
Get the pop.
Right. Actually, the apricot's to make the peach pop.
Now, TJ, if you want to see things on a stick, look up the Iowa State Fair. They pride themselves on how many things they can put on a stick. And we also have fried butter.
What the fuck?
Yep.
It's literally a deep-fried stick of butter that has like some cinnamon and sugar on it, and then they dip it in like the pancake batter and then deep fry it. And when it comes out, there's nothing inside because it's all absorbed into the batter. It's
Jesus. That's a heart attack on a stick.
yeah. We have a company in Iowa called Ray Gun T-shirts, and they have a T-shirt that says, "I went to the Iowa State Fair and all I got was type 2 diabetes." It's perfect.
It's outstanding.
Yeah, fry it in lard. Not vegetable oil, lard.
Lard is where it's at.
You know, you gotta get that extra flavoring.
You know what's
That's
funny?
concentrated flavoring.
You know what's funny? If you look back to the 50s and back then, everybody was skinny, and guess what? They were frying everything in lard. What does that tell you?
Yeah. Well, and some of the best pie crust you ever had, instead of butter, they used lard in it. It makes it flakier, it's tastier. There's nothing wrong with lard.
No, there's nothing wrong with lard at all. Did you guys see that a study came out a couple weeks back that butter isn't so bad for you?
And that's one that they always flip-flop on. It's like eggs.
Yeah.
One day they're good for you, one day they're bad for you. That's one of those things where I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to risk it.
That's right, John Carlo. TFA is the freshest apprentice.
The precious apprentice.
That's why I think I used one TFA ingredient in the entire thing. I'm pushing brown sugar. I'm pushing brown sugar hard for the next couple weeks, everybody.
And when he gets that check from Loran's, he's pushing the peanut butter.
Yep. Right. All of a sudden, we're making peanut butter vapes again, everybody.
Yeah, Spork Life out in the comments. Yes, you were well aware out there.
I'm afraid of
Why would I
Fagan's teats.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would I be suckling on Fagan's teats? I like the guy. I like him quite a bit, but I don't think we're that sort of friend.
After that,
Not that much.
I don't know who wants to do that after that thread that Hazy got a hold of today. I don't know if any of you guys saw that. I was on Vaping. I want to say it was on Fagan's page on Facebook. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know the bad thing, Chris Wilson, it's ready in like 3 days.
Yeah.
He says, and you might still be waiting.
Yeah. He'll be through that 120 quick.
No, I have not seen your latest Facebook post, Gizzard Stew. Should I go look for it? I suppose I should.
It's Fagan's teats.
That's just what I need to see tonight.
It's nightmare fuel.
There's a bunch of Gizzard Stew things.
Oh, there it is. For those of you who can't see it, there you go. Have you suckled on any of these fresh?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah, I hope Jax doesn't want that.
Did you guys see Tenderfoot's making stands again?
That's awesome.
That I did. Apparently he's over his little break there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I gotta get another tank that I love so I can put his drip tip on there. If you can see it.
That's gorgeous.
I got 2 of them, and what I usually run them on is this Steam Crave with my Squonker box.
Oh, yeah. I got that same heading.
Yeah, I like it for the Squonker, but
The VRDA.
yeah,
Yep. I got that Monday, actually.
it's nice. I don't know why they even include the glass side. As soon as you take your first vape, it's all condensating in there.
Maestro. Fucking Maestro. Taking the butt.
Oh, you see that, Leafa? Ducky has a purple Tenderfoot drip tip.
Oh.
Oh
That's nice.
man. Hazy's out of hand.
Yeah, I seen that. That's why I quick tossed him an invite, even though he hasn't been showing up lately.
That's.
Although, I'm surprised Kermit didn't show up. He said he was like a bad smell that you can't get rid of. Apparently, you can get rid of him. You just got to invite him a couple weeks in a row.
And Herbal, I know what you feel. I got this kick-ass wrap on here, but I need a nice tip for the Black Goon to go with it.
Nice.
His internet makes us mad. Yeah, it does make us mad. That's for sure.
His was pretty good on Tuesday. He was pretty good on Tuesday.
I think his internet works when he wants it to work.
Did you guys see that vape trick he pulled? Incredible.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I seriously have to get these flavors off my table. I have no room for anything.
Before he starts mixing something else.
Yeah, he'll be mixing for the rest of the night.
What were you guys talking about? I was over here mixing blueberries and cream.
Night, Cobra. Later, buddy. Oh, I see Sasha snuck in here.
That must be steel.
But don't do that.
What's steel?
Oh my! There's some cord going to my kid's computer, and it's sticking to the bottom of one of my AV mods because the magnet on the bottom is so badass. Yes, I don't know what is that. Is that a speaker wire?
Yeah, they are pretty good magnets in the bottom of there. That's for sure.
They'll hold completely upside down with an Addy on top.
Did anybody see Fagan's review where his calipers almost got welded to the mod?
What?
he was taking measurements, like, say he's here, and he's taking caliper measurements here, and it's got those screw-in individual battery buttons on the bottom, and the whole thing is like stainless steel, and he touched here and he touched here, and sparks started flying. He even just touched the calipers on the side of the tank, and it was starting to spark. So he had to put a disclaimer: don't put this on anything metal. I could just see a chef going into his kitchen, putting it on the work table, and it just sticking there.
Fucking Christ.
Poor grounding, maybe.
Yeah. And the bad thing is it looked like an awesome mod except for that.
So stay the fuck away from something like that, then. Don't want no part of that.
I'll stick with the trusty RX.
He says, but I want to live. So many decisions.
Sasha, I have not used the Dropbox 160, but I've looked at it, and it looks like a great mod for a starter to get into squonking. I have my Lazy Vapors squonk mod here, where it's basically the same thing. You're going to have your batteries that go in there, and then you'll have your bottle that you can squeeze to go up through the 510. It works great for what they have packaged together. You wouldn't need anything else, but you could buy any other squonking RDA and put it on there. It looks pretty solid.
Hey, Icelis is here. Hi, Icelis, what's up? Still need to get you on the show to tell your vaping story one of these weeks.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. And Reyes is out there. I see Reyes snuck in. Unless I missed him earlier. You know, let's just go back to the old trusty. We're going to throw a little bit of hazy custard up on him.
Oh, yeah.
Herbal, yes. Rios are as popular as they've ever been.
Yeah.
Those will never go away. I had a Rio Grande. It just it wasn't for me, and so I passed it on to Rin, and I don't think she uses it at all either.
They just recently put out a new version of the Rio Grande too, as a matter of fact.
Did they?
Not too long ago. Yeah, not too long ago they updated it.
Yeah.
So hopefully what they did is they took the conversion kit to be able to take bigger atomizers and just made it standard.
Yeah,
Hell,
I was looking at
I
all
couldn't even
those.
tell you what.
Man, Gizzard Stew's been hacked by Greg Paschuk.
Apparently.
I was looking at all those, and the reason I went with the VRDA was, of course, the Velocity deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Velocity's such a great deck.
Yep.
Yeah, the only thing that surpassed it was the Goon, and the Goon is now the Goon. That's all I have to say about the Goon. It is what it is, and if you don't have one, you should go get one.
It's a game changer for sure.
Speaking of the Goon, does anybody have a Goon clone?
It's on 3 of Vape, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm asking, because I didn't know how it compared up to the original or the authentic.
I bought 2, and I got the wrong brand because the holes in it are way too big compared to the authentic.
Yeah, if you go to 3F, you need to be careful. Be sure you read the descriptions, because there's one that is a 22 millimeter, one that's a 24 millimeter, but there's also one that has a 510 drip tip. You don't want that one. You want the large bore drip tip.
Yeah, and I was looking at
with the large bore.
Yep, and that's what this one is.
Yeah, and the one I've got a brass, and I just ordered a black and brass, and it's fantastic. It's the quality on it's stellar. You know, I can't complain.
The only difference I really...
I got 2 of the authentics, and they're worth every penny I spent on them. Because I mean, even it's what, 65?
Yeah, about
60, 65, something like that. So it's not like it's an expensive atomizer. I guess in today's market it's an expensive atomizer comparatively, but I remember when I paid $120 for an authentic Veritas, and didn't think twice about it.
Sure. And where the authentics really shine is those where the coils are catched.
Yeah.
Those plates are beveled just right, so all you do is slide your coil right up and it raises on its own. With the clones, they're really square, so you kind of have to get the one coil jimmied in there just right so that the other ones will come in smooth. So that's the main great thing about the authentic.
Yeah, because the authentics, it's the easiest atomizer to build on. Period. There's
one coming out that I hate to mention who's making it, but it's similar to the Goon. It's not set up like the Goon. The posts are on the side, but it's got springs underneath the plates, so that the plate, like when you back the screws out, the plates will automatically go up, and then when you tighten them down, they'll naturally compress.
Gotcha.
It's pretty interesting looking to me.
I seen one that was pretty close. It was like a combination of 3, and somebody called it Velocigunity. It's got velocity posts. The clamp system of the Goon are on the inside, so you have your screws on the outside to push the clamps out, and then they pull out, and then you screw them in so they're tight, and then it's got Kennedy airflow.
Yeah.
It's a Stargate, and I think they run like around $24.
Velocigunity.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. For that price, I every time I'm in the vape shop, every time I'm like, should I buy it? Should I buy it? It's only a 22 millimeter, but I might just talk them into giving me a discount or something on it. It just sits there.
Who makes it?
Tobacco.
Tobacco.
Yeah.
Tobacco actually they don't make bad original atomizers. Their atomizers really. What was the Zorro? Was that the one I'm thinking of? Is that the right one?
They have the Zorro, and then they have the glasses, where it looks like a pair of glasses for the airflow. Those are both decent.
I apologize, Shane. It's a conspiracy we have.
Don't you apologize for building phenomenal coils. Don't you ever apologize.
That's right. Yeah, Dawn's paying me to push flavors she doesn't want, So if you see me mixing stuff, it's all flavors that Don doesn't use. And so it's to keep the price down on those. And so it's, you know, I push Red Touch a lot because she can't stand it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. TFA or Flavor Art Black Currant, she can't stand it, so I push that a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. It's all a big yeah, the coil spiracy. I like that.
Dr. TMI, you're right. We're pushing top number of viewers I've had so far. Getting to that 40 mark.
Holy cow, 40.
Oh Christ, be careful. Watch out. They're coming for me.
Yeah, you'll turn around one of these days, TJ, and all of a sudden there'll be 100 people watching your show, and you're like, what the fuck?
The day that happens, I'm probably just going to turn off my camera and just walk away and see what happens.
Why the fuck is there 100 people watching me do anything?
Yeah, really, what do? I don't do anything. I don't know magic tricks. I don't sit here and blow O-rings. That's what I have Gizzard for when he decides he wants to show off and try to get me in trouble with the wifey. You know, but
Yeah. You can hide stuff in your beard
that I can.
and just keep pulling it out throughout the show.
I could just put recipes out on ELR, and I think everybody'd still be happy.
Oh look, it pops right out. And it's gone.
That's right. Once all the deadlines kick in, you need some of that Ohmageddon, homie.
Hang on, I got a little special treat for you right here. I got you the hookup right there.
There's a beard haircut in it. You know you still want it.
It's cool. Just
Pick it out.
vape the beard hair. It'll make it all the better. It's cool. In fact, if you want, I'll cut off a little tuft and you can wick with it.
Jax is rolling.
That'll cost you.
Night, Jax.
Night, Jax. Feel better,
Hi,
Jax.
Yeah.
Everybody give Jax a heart.
Yeah.
Everybody give Jax a heart. Feel
She's
better,
tougher
Jax.
than I am. She's a lot tougher than I am.
Herbal. Who can hide the most contraband in their beard? Oh, that could be fun.
I think you and Heavy would make a good run at it.
Yeah.
Mine's not in too bad a shape. I mean, it's a little out of control today, but whatever. I don't care.
Yours is definitely thicker. I think you've got more cling to it. So I think you'd be able to just get more in there.
Oh, let's see.
There you go.
Oh, it'll
That's
hold
good.
my tweezers.
Whoops.
Well, that's a start. What else can we hold here?
What are you going to stash in there next?
Good mini screwdriver. Oh, out she goes.
He's got a whole build kit. He's like, yeah, I got a coil on the airplane. But here we go.
The needle nose pliers going in there. My wire cutters. And I'll just have a whole set. I'm gonna hide a whole spool of crazy wire in there from Vaping Swag.
Oh, look at all them hearts for Jax.
It's because Jax rocks.
Ooh, I can even hide banana bondage in a 30 mil.
Nice.
Yeah, it's summertime, so I had to shear. I had to do some shearing.
I didn't have the heart to do it. I thought about shearing it, but I was like, you know what? It's coming so nicely and full. I'm like, I'll just keep it trimmed, make it look nice, and leave it at that. I didn't have the heart to do it. I was like, that took me a couple months to get it this nice and full.
I have to keep mine about this length, otherwise work doesn't really like it.
John Carlos kind of on fire out there too. Banana beardage.
Banana beardage.
I'm standing. Beard steeping? Ooh.
Hi, Mrs. TJ. She went by again. I saw her.
Yeah, she did. Didn't stop to say hello this time, though.
They always talk about Twisted Messes grabbing his ginger and putting it on his coils for the ginger oils.
Every time I see Dimitri post a comment, I just imagine him whispering.
Yeah. Every time, that's how I read his comments
Yep.
in a whisper.
Giancarlo, if you're in the itchy stage, hit it with a little beard oil. That should help.
Yeah. Beard oil, get some grave before shave. It's good stuff.
Or the other thing you can do is just man up and deal with it. That's the other option. Yeah. It only sucks for like a week or two. Ooh, Dimitri's out there in his super whispery voice.
Yep.
You know what, Chris Wilson, that is the best thing about getting out of the military.
Yep.
Grow that sumbitch out. I didn't shave for like 3 or 4 months after I initially got out. The second I got that DD214, I was like, yep, buy razors. I'm over those things.
Yep. You can't make me do it anymore.
Oh, not till 18 May of next year. Okay.
I thought it was 18. Oh, I thought he had a couple days and he was done.
Oh no, he had a couple days, and then you told him that he could start his exit paperwork.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, retirement paperwork. You can start a year out. You can start talking to the VA.
Fucking gizzard. Rub Fagin's lactose on your beard. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely like adding fertilizer to the land, that's for sure.
Oh, I did find a way to get one of those 120 chubby gorilla bottles. You can buy an juice called 120 drop cream. It's a orange dreamsicle liquid. It comes with 120 chubby gorilla and then a 30 ml chubby gorilla as well. Pretty decent juice. The creamsicle is good, and it's got a little kick of colada in there, so your exhale, it feels like your mouth is cooler from eating a dreamsicle.
That I have to go through that to get a 120 gorilla bottle. Dang. I think I'll just stick with what I got.
Yeah.
You might have a DIY problem if you've got that many unicorns laying around.
People were giving me 12-step advice the other day, TJ. When I posted a picture of me next to the flavor shelf. Like, Rush, how do you find anything on there? And the first step is admitting you're powerless over flavorings.
Standing. Speaking of that.
Oh yeah, keep your eye on Vaping Swag.
Nice.
Ooh.
Gonna have 120 gorillas coming. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I know what I'm buying a gross of. What type of bottles, Chris Wilson? If they're just glass bottles, it's just soap and water. If it's a plastic bottle, you need vinegar.
Yeah. You got any Fresh, do you have any special tricks for those drying out well? Like the unicorn bottles that you got with the narrow ends?
Oh,
it seems like it takes a couple days.
Yeah, it does take a couple days. What you do is you just get you have to go and look for like a dish drying rack, and you look for the ones that are you look for the ones that are set up like washing machine or not like a dishwasher that's just got the spokes that are just straight up and down. You just put it on there.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to do it. What the fuck?
Fuck. Seriously.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Hello.
Oh, well, I guess better late than never.
What's up?
Purple Jesus has joined us.
What's happening?
Mixing peaches and cream because someone asked for it.
Sometimes I enjoy just being out in chat, creeping.
I thought you creeped even when you weren't in chat.
Oh, that's true.
You just scared the shit out of Shane's dog, apparently.
I don't know. When I saw you hiding shit in your beard, I had to.
Because he needed to join in.
Yeah.
Oh, holding the sport up.
I don't know about these though. This might be a little heavy. Nope.
So here's a question for the chat. Why do cats dip their paw in water and then drink that way?
Ooh.
Is this a serious question?
I am serious. I'm watching my cat do it.
Do you know the answer?
What is the answer, Gizzard Stew?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Dimitri wants me to mix him some crack, so I'll need a good supply of cocaine. I've probably got the flavorings that I need, so I just need the cocaine.
I do. Go ahead, Lefa.
I was just gonna ask Fresh. I was gonna use blue raspberry with that crack.
How else am I going to get rid of that? Possibly some malted milk. I know a place I can get some malted milk.
I was going to ask a question. Does anyone know why Yetis don't eat pickles? Because they can't get their heads in the jar.
Oh, there we go. Thanks, Vaping Swag. Now I know.
Right, Uncle?
Oh, well, would you look at that?
Nice.
We're learning stuff. And for those of you who can't see the comments, you should have been here for the live show.
Now we know why. Now we know why cats dip their paw in water.
Why?
We don't put that out there.
It's in the chat, Gizzard Stew.
Oh, okay.
It's in the chat. Those are people who wanted to know should have showed up for the live show.
Huh. Did Vaping Swag come up with it? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a logical answer for sure. So I'm
It's
inclined to
only
believe Sean
logical.
from Vaping Swag.
You just scared the shit out of my dog.
Is
I
what
got
day are
a
you leaving for Milwaukee?
Friday morning.
Friday morning?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make a whole weekend of it down there.
Yippers.
You're gonna go hit the state fair? We figured you were gonna go to the state fair.
No. No thanks.
Oh.
What's the name of the river that runs through Milwaukee? Is it the Milwaukee River? You can go fishing there.
Yeah, you're only a hop, skip, and a jump away from Lake Michigan there. It's right on the lake.
I still haven't found the answer.
It's
Oh,
really
okay.
recent.
I got a great question on my review of the Noisy Cricket. Guy said his friend bought a Noisy Cricket and an iJust 2 tank, and he wanted to know what was the safe build to put on it, or the safety with the batteries and everything. I'm like, well, the safest thing is not to use those ever together. And if it was a vape shop that sold you, take both of them back and get a kit.
And while you're at it, throw cat shit at them.
Yes.
That's right. You do need to throw cat shit at them.
And make sure it's microwaved or at least sitting out in the hot sun for a bit.
Yep. Isn't that right, Vonna? Want to go? Do you want to go blow up your litter box so that we have some cat shit to throw at people?
I fucking muted this whole goddamn time.
You were muted the whole time.
Huh,
I was
weird.
sitting there, went through this whole long diatribe on how to get color change on the fucking coil. I was muted. I was like, Gizzard, you motherfucker. I'm sitting here trying to explain it.
I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk.
That was the
And
first.
all the while, I'm the idiot with the muted microphone.
That was the first thing I did when I got here. I muted you.
Well, it makes you feel any better. I mute myself all the time, and then I keep talking, and I realize, why is nobody responding to me? Oh, because I'm a dumbass.
Oh, shit. I hope you got that.
Aww.
So, diatribe on. How do you get colors out of your car?
Well, he was asking about I think I understood his question right, but I guess he's using a nickel or an Ni-80 wire, and he was asking how he did a color change, and you can only really get a true color change on stainless steel builds. Nickel will change colors, but it won't change the way stainless will change. And the reason is because of the oxide that builds up on the stainless steel. But if you, after you build your wire or your coil, go wash it off real good with like Dawn and some hot water.
He's looking for some color change like this?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And then rinse it off, dry it off real good, then heat it up low and slow.
Low and
And-
slow.
Low and slow. And then it'll start changing. But as soon
From
as you...
now- From now
Sorry.
on, I'm going to call those color changing builds the Michael Jackson.
Oh, good sweet baby Jesus. Just rebuild Lego. Immediately when you said that, my mind immediately went to the Boondocks, the animated series. If you haven't seen it, it's well worth the watch. Uncle Ruckus.
Now my brain is going to be thinking of Uncle Ruckus for the rest of the show, and I can't say a single line.
No,
Cannot say a single line that he said on that cartoon.
not at all.
That cartoon was brilliant. If you guys haven't watched it, you should go. It's on Netflix. You can go watch. I think both seasons are up. But it was one of the most brilliant cartoons in a long, long time.
They did a great job of taking it from newspapers into an animated series.
Except for this cartoon.
Well,
This
that's a
is
given.
the best cartoon ever.
I'm inclined to agree that that's the best cartoon ever.
Oh, yeah. I remember killing my little sisters with that cartoon when they had to have been between 10 and 13 years old.
Oh, that's the perfect age to start watching it.
The reason to get them to start watching was because at the time they were big Jonas Brothers fans. And they had just made that episode about the Jonas Brothers and Mickey Mouse. I was like, oh, here, you guys like the Jonas Brothers? How about this? Enjoy this cartoon.
You're sick.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Giant Mickey Mouse tearing the town apart.
You. Let me warp my little siblings' brains.
We're going to wear purity rings. Haha. Oh, it's a glorious thing. Corrupting the minds of youth.
Well, but see, now you have your own, so now you can corrupt his mind. That's the beauty of it. Nobody can tell you to quit when it's your own kid.
I guess it depends on how far I take them, whether they tell me I need to quit or not.
Yeah, I know. I figured my kids would have come out of the womb licking the walls and staring at the sun, but I got pretty lucky, at least for now. You know, they turned out a hell of a lot smarter than me. I guess it skips a generation.
That could be the case.
It's got to be. It's the only thing that explains it. Or they got it from their mom.
I got something for your mom.
Leave a question for you out there.
Oh,
How's the upgrade for the Cricket?
I don't have the upgrade kit, but I heard it's only like $15, and basically you get a simple mod. So you get the magnetic button and you get the 510. So you take the hybrid cap out, and it has another cap that goes in there that actually has a floating 510 pin. So it makes it so you can put whatever safely you want to put on a series box in there. So if you got something that doesn't have a protruding pin, I'm not Transformer yet, am I?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh,
Hey,
very good.
Awesome.
So if you
That's
don't
awesome.
have a protruding pin, you can put it in there and it adjusts in there.
Send me that.
It's like $5 and it makes it a lot better.
Is that
I
Mrs.
don't-
Yonko? Was it that one, Mrs. Yonko?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, that's her cousin. She just found something. She found something really obscene on the internet.
Okay.
Right down my alley. Way better than wrestling midgets or amputee midgets. However, this one was an amputee.
Was it a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest?
No. I don't think it'll show up.
Hey, Gizzard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm supposed to whisper at you, son.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I haven't seen my phone.
Gizzard Stew, show us your vagina, Gizzard Stew.
Fucking Dimitri.
Gizzard, I've got a hard on for your titties.
I would say that I miss Dimitri, but I really don't.
I miss Dimitri like a bad case of crabs.
Poor Dimitri. He's out there being nice and everything. You guys you're just
He knows I'm playing.
talking trash.
I really enjoy his whiteboard.
You like that, Gizzard Stew? You like that?
Yeah, I like it.
No, making his presence known, even out in the comments. Gotta love it.
Thank you.
So, something I did also want to touch on here. Make sure, because we're so close to that date, make sure everyone is doing their part. Get out there, advocate. Go to XA, which, by the way, I realized because Giz told me apparently my fingers were going too fast while I was typing the description the other week. Put XA in there wrong. So make sure you get over to XA. Check out what they're saying for call to actions right now. Contact your local congressmen, your senators, everybody who you can get in touch with. Make sure we're all advocating on the same page. Donate if you can. If you can't, go get some Yeti Liquid, some of that banana bondage, the Addie's yogurt concentrate. Go get those. We need to be advocating at this time. There's no other way around it, period.
Heavyweight liquid.
Yes. Heavyweight liquid as well. And who else is advocating out there for us? Oh,
Sean from Vaping Swag.
Sean from Vaping Swag. That's right. His link's down in the description as well. Go over to Vaping Swag. Get yourself an I Vape, I Vote t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Giz has got all of them.
All of it.
Send a thank you letter to Ron Johnson.
That's right. And if you're there in Milwaukee, go thank that man personally if you can.
$1 billion.
Encourage people to vote for him. Because I believe he's behind.
That he is currently.
I'll probably get a shake Ron Johnson's hand.
You should
Yes.
yeah.
I bet you.
You should pick him up and dirty dance spin him.
Spin him.
Dancing spin him.
Thank you.
I'm a box of Mike and Ike's.
The time of my life. It's like that, Gizzard Stew.
Yeah, I like that.
There you go.
Hey, Fresh, did you get your heavyweight in T-shirt yet?
No.
We were just talking about that earlier.
Mine's been since June 21st.
I've got you beat. If that makes you feel better. I finally sent an email today. I believe it is Heavy's email address, his actual personal one. I sent an email and said, "Hey, I haven't heard anything." So
Yeah.
I'm hoping tomorrow when he's working, he'll look through everything.
Excellent.
That's true. I don't think Heavy has to special order to get shirts my size.
He actually told me when I was talking to him that he was going to go to the Walmart and buy a 3X and take it home. So I'm just going to probably give him another call tomorrow and see what's up.
Yeah, mention Fresh's shirt as well.
I will.
Yeah, I mean a children's husky can't be that hard to find, you know.
No. Especially being right next door to the fucking Walmart.
I know, right? The problem might be it might be a children's 3X husky. So that would be a little loose on me.
Yep.
TJ knows me. He knows how little I am.
He's just a wee little bitty fella.
You see that water cooler back there, guys?
Little teeny leprechaun looking fella.
Oh, that's awesome.
Speaking of leprechauns, we're going to Irish Fest here this weekend.
Ooh.
And I think I got the word back from them that vaping is allowed within. It's just regular cigarettes and cigars people have to step out of the concourse to do.
I guess.
I just love the look on Gizzard's face.
He says, I'm gone.
How you doing, Dimitri?
Not bad, not bad. Slowly but surely. I guess.
The look that comes on Gizzard's face when you start whispering at him, he's just like,
Motherfucker.
I guess.
Gizzard Stew, come back! Come back, Gizzard Stew!
Kiss, where did you go? Don't run away.
We all just want to love you, Gizzard Stew.
You motherfucker.
Isn't it what 7 hours? You're 7 hours ahead of me. What the fuck?
5 in the morning, fresh.
5 in the morning? So you're 8 hours ahead of me?
He's
I didn't realize you were that close to Iceland.
It's just up from me.
Just up from you?
Just north. Just north of Scotia.
Yeah,
Just next to Gizzard's
just
house.
north and a little bit that way.
Yeah.
Gizzard flew the coop.
There he is. We love you, Gizzard Stew.
Hi.
Hi, Dimitri.
I guess.
Do you know why they won't let Dimitri take coffee breaks at work?
Why is that?
Because they don't want to have to retrain him.
Damn it.
Yes.
Oh.
That's glorious.
Is that the okay? First Amendment right, your freedom of speech. Yeah, I mean, come the 8th, we're supposed to not tell anybody that it's a cessation aid. I'll tell people that it helps you quit all the fucking time.
Yeah, I'll say it till I'm blue in the fucking face.
I'll say it all over my channel.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Yep.
They can't silence all of us.
Nope.
Hell yeah, crack is the way to go, motherfucker.
If they do somehow silence my American channel, I'll go on Hazy's Canadian channel.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then I'll go on Moxley's New Zealand channel where they're making progress and bitch about how the U.S. is not making any progress at all.
We'll just run our feeds through another country.
Yeah.
There.
Change your IP address to somewhere else.
Yeah, just set up a VPN.
There you go.
I highly doubt that they're going to be able to follow through.
No, I really doubt it too. I mean, the more you think about it, and the more you hear about it, the whole process is not in place. What they want people to do, it's not in place.
I actually think the key is funding. Where are they going to have? They don't have the funding. They don't have the funding to implement what they're proposing. So.
Suck on it, guess. Yes, fuck it.
The only thing I'd be worried about if I went through like New Zealand or if I went through Canada is that my internet would start acting like shitty New Zealand or Canadian internet.
You can run it to UK. They have a solid connection.
The UK's
Just
not
run
bad.
it through Daniel. Just go to
UK's
Daniel.
not bad. When I was in Iceland, I found out how bad theirs was when I tried to appear on Gizzard Stew's show. That was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I went outside, and it looked like it was light out. It was going to be a really nice thing, and then the wind started blowing, and then I couldn't. The connection was so bad that I could not, for the life of me, stay on his show.
The best part about that was at least you were on long enough to see who was on there.
Yeah.
Looking around going, oh, wow.
Look at all the people Gizzard Stew got on here.
Stop touching me, guys. Stop touching. Stop touching my no parts, guys. No.
I think I'll go troll from chat.
Oh shit.
Not oh shit.
Oh, my computer's about to die.
Well, if
You let the dog off its treadmill.
I know. Get him back on it.
That's all that was powering that laptop, you uncle. I'm not sure your thought process on letting it up in your lap.
And she looked like she was about to collapse, so I had to give her a break.
Oh,
Tongue was all hanging out of her mouth.
that's what methamphetamines are for, you uncle.
Yeah, but those are for me. I don't share.
Okay.
I don't share. Everybody else be damned.
What are you doing? You want to go to your uncle's house, Ivana? You want to go to your uncle's house and power his internet? I'm not sure how much life you'd get out of her. She might walk on it a little bit, and then she'll just kind of lay over on her side and glare at you.
Yeah, the only good the cat does here is knock my router off and unplug it.
Yep.
That's all that cat's good for.
Looking at you, like.
What are you gonna do? Then you go in there to see what the hell's going on. The router's in the floor and the cat's just looking around. Like what?
Oh, it's priceless.
Where are you going?
Says, get the fuck out of here.
Give me some crack, motherfucker.
So does anybody have any new hardware that they're looking at?
I'm probably gonna get that iPower.
Hey, it's something old but nice.
Nice.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Anubis?
Nice
No,
fish
it's
is ant
and
clone.
yeah, no, thank you guys.
And then he leaves again.
It's
It
a,
also comes in this nice box.
So you're saying it's not quite a clone?
Nice fish's ant box clone.
You can buy those boxes all over the internet.
Yes. Stop drugging your dick and call me a big boy.
I was actually looking at that Troll V2 25 millimeter.
Yeah. I've
Looks
been
pretty
eyeing
nice.
that one myself.
One of these days I'm gonna have to break down and get a DNA 200, but one of these days. But I mean, I've got all these high powered devices sitting around me, and the only thing that intrigues me is the eScribe software and being able to mess with stuff. But I can already mess with stuff. So
I'll sell you one cheap. Does have the little welcome screen.
that's all it does is just says welcome.
It does Leaf of Vapes on the welcome screen. That's about all I've modified on it. It's a little 900 milliamp DNA 200. It lasts about an hour and a half the way I vape.
I don't know how it probably wouldn't last at all for me.
4 hits and it's good.
Yep, I'm like 600 degrees. Go to hit the button, and it just says no on the screen.
Oh shit.
DNA 250 chip is out now. Say what?
Yep.
I mean, I could probably do what is it? The DNA 133. I could probably do that and be happy with my life. So.
It's too bad they don't do 3 battery DNA 133 like they did the dual battery 75 on the Therion.
Yeah, Rin's got that Therion. She loves it.
Looks nice.
Bye, Uncle. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Do you want to come on my show? I'll ask you on there. You want to come on my show Friday?
I want to, but I won't know until tomorrow about my mother's funeral, if it's Friday or Saturday. So I can let you know tomorrow, I guess.
Okay.
But yes, I do absolutely want to.
Okay. We can always do it. We can always do it next week too. No worries, brother man. I just want you to come and have the opportunity to pimp your shit.
I appreciate that, Fred. It means a lot.
Speaking of which, before your computer dies, pimp your shit.
Okay. Well, y'all know me. I'm Yeti's uncle. And if y'all are in the mood or if you need some killer coils, you can find me at yetiwire.vapeshack.org. Or you can find me on Instagram if you just want to see some of the stuff that I've built. You know, to verify that I can in fact build. But that's me.
I think it's auto-focusing.
Yeah.
My goon food.
Coils in a baggie, coils in a baggie.
Coils in a
Fresh
cocaine bag, everybody. Coils in a cocaine bag.
Right.
Fresh came with some white substance.
Yeah, if you're lucky, Yunko was having a lazy day, and you'll get a little bit of bonus content in there. But most of the time, Yunko's licking the bags out. So.
Yeah. How do you think he stays awake to keep building?
I think he said it earlier.
Actually, it probably is about that time. I think I want to wind this thing down here.
Yeah.
I do got to get my ass up early with this new schedule I've got. So in this case, since we're going to go ahead and we'll wind it down, I'm going to go right in order down the line here. Alifa, anything you'd like to say?
I do have a YouTube channel out there, Lifa Vapes. If I can even get that in the camera. All right. Videos have been slacking a little bit lately due to work, but I should have a couple more this coming week. I am on Instagram as well in the same name. Check it out. Once again, get over to Adore, get some concentrates, or get some banana bondage. All great causes going out there. Other than that, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. We had some good numbers tonight.
Thank you, sir. As soon as my computer will work there. Giz, the man better late than never. We'll call you tonight here. I don't know if you want to show your face or not. Completely up to you, though. I have it for, but...
Show me your dick, yes. Show me your dick.
You can do it! You can do it! You can do it!
Yes, kiss.
You can do it! You can do it! Do it! You can do it! Oh, yes, we can! And yes, we will!
Somebody just muted Rob Schneider.
What the heck?
Okay, he says bye. I'm gonna have to start taking people's privileges away, damn it. Can you sign that out to the audience who can't hear you?
I believe he's got his pimpalicious swag in the push of a button.
That's because Dimitri is so rude he keeps muting me.
I muted you once too.
Thanks, kiss.
All right, hang on a minute. I will take care of that. Okay, now Dimitri can't do anything, so there we go. I guess I would just like to say that if anyone is going to A Billion Lives
Thank you, kiss.
this weekend, that it would be great to meet some people there, so look me up. And then I guess I'll pimp out Project Fog for next Tuesday. It'll be on my channel. And so be on the lookout for that next Tuesday night. It should be a good show. It's gonna be kind of what my experience was over the weekend at the premiere of A Billion Lives. So I want to thank Golf T for having me on, and of course Fresh and Lifa and Yeti and fuck Dimitri. That's it.
Thank you guys. Yeah, if you guys are going to A Billion Lives, make sure you go hang out with fucking Giz and enjoy it. Fresh, you're the next one here in the lineup here.
All right. Go over to AdoreEliquid.com. Get yourself some Addie's yogurt. Get yourself some banana bondage. Throw some money over to NotBlowingSmoke.org. Roll over to Vaping Swag, where you can get a sweet I Vape I Boat shirt and the limited edition Adore Eliquid shirts over there. The I Vape I Boat shirts, 100 or all the proceeds are going to NotBlowingSmoke.org as well. So check out NotBlowingSmoke.org. They're kind of a go-to advocacy organization for education, and I think that's our strongest tool right now, is educating the public and having good conversations with people about what vaping really is, and that it is saving lives. Ohmageddon Eliquid. Make sure you go check out Giancarlo and see what him and Ducky are doing over on OhmageddonEliquid.com. Am I forgetting anything? Am I forgetting anybody? I don't want to forget anybody. Heavyweight E-Liquid. Heavyweight E-Liquid, SouthsideVaporiumAL.com, 25% of the profits are going to Advocacy, and right now the money is going to the Right to Be Smoke-Free lawsuit, which I believe will actually hit the court in October. I think that's official now. So in October, they're going to be fighting for our vaping rights, everybody. So put your money in the right places, have good conversations with people, be beautiful to each other.
Outstanding. Thank you, sir. And Dimitri, would you like to say anything?
Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Give me some crack. Thank you.
Thank you, Dimitri. On that note, I do want to thank everybody for coming out here tonight. Like I said, this was our calm before the storm, so make sure you're getting out there advocating, do anything you can to promote vaping in a good light. If you're not sure what a good light is, do some research. Go to CASA, go to Not Blowing Smoke, check all of them out. Follow A Billion Lives. If you can make it there this weekend, most definitely get yourself to Milwaukee. It is premiering on Saturday at the Pabst Theater. Unfortunately, I won't be there. However, you will get a chance to figure out who the fuck is Gizzards too, if you do show up there. I think everybody and their brother has been pimped here tonight. Adore has been pimped. I did hear Giancarlo from Ohmageddon was pimped. Shout out to G out there. Amazing new liquid. Shane over at Vaping Swag. Get yourself an I Vape, I Vote t-shirt. And also go check out his new line of originals. They come in a multitude of colors and they are all delicious.
Yeah, they are.
Most definitely worth the checkout over there. Did I miss anything outside? Being his uncle's gone, head on over to Yeti Wire, get yourself some Yeti oils. Got some phenomenal builds there, and they're priced very fairly over there, so most definitely check him out. On that note, whoever would like to come next week on the show, please let me know. You can leave a comment in the video. Most definitely get you on. I'm TJ. Thanks for watching Golf TV. Since you did blocking, Gizzard, would you like to take everyone else out?
Sure would. Remember, be good to each other and get off your butts and vape. Bye.
Bye, buddy.